Okay, let's turn to the big story that's breaking today. There's been a major twist in the Sydney terror attack. The mass shooting that took place at Bondi Beach, in which at least 16 people died on Sunday. A 50-year-old Sajid Akram, one of the main shooters, the father of the father-son duo. One of them, Sajid, is from Hyderabad. That's right. Until now, there were reports that they were of Pakistani origin. The Akrams, the father-son duo. Now it's confirmed that Sajid Akram is from Hyderabad, was traveling on an Indian passport, migrated to Australia in 1998. Telangana Police say Sajid visited India 6 times since migrating to Australia, had very little contact with his family. The Hyderabad Police is saying there is no link of his radicalization of Sajid to India. There were no reports also of criminal activity he was engaged in. And Sajid and Naveed visited the Philippines only last month. And Sajid visited it, I repeat, on an Indian passport. Australian Prime Minister Albanese says the shooters were inspired by Islamic State. So there is a Indian angle, although his origin really has nothing to do with the crime that took place, that dastardly crime in Australia. Joining me now is Abdul Bashir, who's been tracking the family down in Hyderabad. We are told, Abdul, when you went to the area, the relatives say they've hardly ever met Sajid ever since he went to Australia in 1998. But they must be shocked that he is the one who is one of the prime accused now and the attacker who was involved in this terrible, heinous terror attack.
Well, yes, the family members here say that he has left India in November 1998 after his graduation. He's finished his graduation in commerce, his bachelor's in commerce, and then he left India in the search of a job or employment to Australia, where he settled, marrying an European origin woman. Verona Goroso is her name, is what the family had to say. But the family has clearly said that it is hardly that 6 times in this 27 years of life he's travelled back to India, that is Hyderabad. And recent visit, what we are learning through our sources, was on 2022. And he did not even return when his father had passed away for the final rites here in Hyderabad. So this is what the family have to say. His brother here resides with his family here in Tolichoke area. It's clear that Sajid was born and brought up in Hyderabad, in the old city area in Tolichoke area of Hyderabad. This is the main junction where he was there 27 years ago. But after that, he has no roots, and any links to the radicalization have not been linked to the family members or the city here in Hyderabad. Now, the family say the authorities have clarified that radicalization was not done or linked here to Hyderabad or India, is what they have to say. And Sajid did not have any adverse record before, during his stay in Hyderabad or during before the migration, is what the police have to say.
Okay, those details coming out, a real shocker there, coming out that one of the attackers was on an Indian passport. His son Naveed is an Australian citizen, is also being told to us. Appreciate, Abdul Bashir, you joining us with our breaking news at the top.